Well, let's get started. Hola, it me Dee, and welcome to today's video where I will be doing a regular drag face. So as if I'm wearing no makeup, I'm gonna turn my boy face into a drag girl face. Here we go. So first of all, I already am shaved and clean. I'm going to start by putting on some primer, and I'm gonna do this Master Primer from Maybelline, New York. Okay, so first things first is I have to glue my eyebrows down, and for that I use Pros-Aide and Cream. Because I use lots of water-based products, then I can't just use glue on my eyebrows because then the water-based products will start eating out at that glue. First I put the glue in kind of opposite the growth of the eyebrow, and then I push the eyebrow up and along the same growth line. I don't know if that's what it's called, but just like. But then halfway through the eyebrow, I glue this half down to where it's growing. That way, I'm not trying to push hairs completely out of their comfort zone, because that's how I've found they start poking through the fastest. I always take care of really pushing down the middle area because my eyebrows, when I paint them on, start further out, so this area has to be really flat. I do use the traditional Elmore's glue for the sideburns and the hair. So while my eyebrows dry and my sides dry, I'm going to do some color correction on my beard area. And for that, I use my trusty Mehron body paint thing. For my beard color correction, I use this coral. I was told I have like an olive complexion, so a more red kind of orange is more helpful. The water-based for color correction stays on the skin and doesn't blend with the foundation as much as the cream one. I'm not a scientist. You know, if you know more, correct me. Maybe a little extra red on the mustache. I'll do a little bit of color correction on the eyebrows. To set the eyebrows, what I use is this Ben Nye Fair. It's got a little bit of color already and it helps cover up the eyebrow. Press it, press it, press it, press it very much. Gotta powder down the sides as well. Here we are. The foundation I use is this Kryolan TV paint stick, heavy duty. And then for highlight and contour that I do in cream as well, I use Mehron sticks, brown and not quite white. I'm stretching out the foundation to the places where I didn't put any on, and if you have any strong opinions about the way I'm doing my makeup, read me to frickin' filth. That would be both. Learn. Don't forget your ears. Let's add some highlight. I use the white to connect the foundation color to my neck. It's a little lighter. Gonna blend and blend and blend and blend. For highlight, it took me a long time to figure out like where on my face it should go. Naturally, my face has these like parentheses shadows here, and I want to take that away. So I want to do lots of white here, and then the traditional places to highlight the cheekbones. So this is kind of where I place it. Bring it up to the temple. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to like follow that shadow that my face naturally has. Bring it down that line. And I do like doing all of this highlighting and contour in cream as well as in powder. It has a more airbrushed finish. I don't put a lot of highlight cream on my nose. My bridge is already so high that when I'm performing it already protrudes, so I try to not add any shine to it because then it's gonna protrude even more. I'm gonna start doing my eyebrow bone. I follow kind of where my natural muscles are telling me where it should go. I don't want to have very dramatic eyebrows today. I want to have some kind of like kinder brow. Instead of bringing it high up, I'm gonna bring them kind of down. I'm mapping out where the eyebrows go, which helps me when I paint them for them to have more symmetry, because then I'm not inventing them out of nothing. I already have a base for them. And that's the highlight. Contour, I do very little. I already have very sharp shadows on my face. So I try not to add any further shadows because then it looks like I am very angular and masculine. So I use a little brush and just the tiniest amount. I'm respecting the shape of my jaw, but I'm not adding any highlight to it. Some women just have very wide jaws. That's fine. I'm gonna use a little beauty blender to just blend this all out a little further. I really brown out the whole bottom of my nose with this shadow color. I'm trying to make my nose feel like it's scooped and not flopped down. So I like my nose to feel very square at the tip, so that's why I'm doing these kind of triangle lines on it. My nose to my brow bone is very straight. I want it to be rounder and more feminine. So I use the contour and I really try to use the clues that my body's already giving me. I already have kind of shadows there. So I try to start connecting that and then rounding that out. Sometimes the best beauty blender is your finger. Ooh, she's pinched. Bring the pinch in a little lower. Now it's time to bake, bake, bake. The powder I use is this Dermablend loose setting powder. Now for the white powder, a Dermablend one that I added some of the Ben Nye Super White on it. Don't forget to powder your ears. Alright, this is full of powder. We're gonna let this bake for a little bit. I'm gonna do my powder contour now. For my powder contour right now, I've been using this Kat Von D shade and light contour palette because that's just like what someone gave me one day. I'm taking this like medium and going to the regular contour places around here. Of course, the nose. Alright, let's remove the excess that we have. So this is the base of my drag makeup, and then on top of this, I put actual makeup on top of this. It's like I took my boy face away, I put this new kind of face on it, and then I put the makeup on top of it. Now I have a drag base, and now I get to put on drag makeup. So if you want to look at what makeup I put on this face, go to the next video and check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you watch the next one. Alright, thanks for joining me. Adios!